In this video, we're going to look at how the social planner works in Amplify. And this is going to replace any type of social scheduling tool you might be using, such as the Meta Business Suite, Buffer, Hootsuite, Sprout Social, Vista Social, and you can schedule all of your social media content in one simple process. So to access it, all you have to do is log in, click on Marketing, and then go to Social Planner. You'll see there's several different tabs here. The planner is where you actually build out your social media content. The content also has some other options here where you can even upload an entire CSV file of posts if you want a bulk schedule, which can save you a lot of time. You can even set up recurring posts. There's a new comments feature where if you have the social channels connected, it will pull in the comments so you can see everything in one place and engage with your followers. There's a statistics page, which has all different types of stats for all of the connected social platforms. There's social listening, which is a relatively new feature, and you can see Google Trends, Pinterest keywords, Wikipedia page views, and some general content. This will have a lot of additional settings added to it in the following months, or maybe when you're watching it, it's already been updated, but this is something that is actively being worked on. And then of course you have settings. Now, if you have not connected any social channels to the social planner yet, you want to click on socials, and you can see these are all the different platforms that you can connect. And it also allows you to connect Google Business Profile, which is pretty rare. A lot of these social scheduling tools do not allow this. And this is very powerful, especially for local service businesses, because you do want to be posting on Google Business Profile, and we often forget about it. So that's the one I highly recommend you use. But the most common ones are going to be Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, of course. I have some channels that are already connected. You can also set up groups, which is pretty cool. Channels, I can group them. And in this case, I've grouped Facebook, Instagram, and a few others, LinkedIn and TikTok, into a group. I call it daily posts, and that way when I create content and I want to schedule it, I can select all of them at once. So to schedule a post, let's go to the planner, and you see there's two different views here. There's the list view and the calendar view. I prefer the calendar view, but it's up to you, whatever is easier for you. Let's say I want to schedule this for tomorrow. I'm going to click on tomorrow, because you can see today is the 18th. I'm going to click the plus, and then I have to select which channels I want to post to. Now, this is where those groups come in really handy. So instead of having to select each one individually, I'm just going to click on the groups. That's going to select those 4 that I've already grouped together. And now I'm going to write my post. Now you can see there's several options here. You can style the text. You can also use AI to come up with the text. Why don't we do that real quick? So let's generate with AI. And this is where the brand voice is really important. And I covered this in a previous video. You can go back and check that out on our YouTube channel. But the brand voice is how the system is going to understand your brand, your tone of voice, your target audience, and help you come up with the proper content. So why don't we just write a quick post that says, I'm going to say, come up with a post that allows our followers to introduce themselves and tell us about their local business. And the goal of the post is, I want to get some engagement and get people responding and telling us about their business. And number of variations, let's go with 3, and let's click generate. Now you don't have to use this. If you already have ChatGPT or Claude configured, you could always use that to come up with the content of your post, or you could just type it out as you go. This is just one additional feature that is pretty handy if you ask me, and I love the fact that the brand voice is integrated with the social planner. Okay, so here we have the content AI output. You can see we have 3 variations here. Are you a fresh face in the Treasure Coast or proud local with deep roots? We'd love to learn about your journey. And we're going to continue. It's going to paste that one in here. Share a little bit about yourself in the comments. What's your business? What sets apart? What brought you to this vibrant community? Let's go with that. 3 lines, simple, short, but of course we need an image. So you can upload images here. You can also upload videos, but for this one, we're going to have an image. I'm going to upload it from media storage, and I already have an image that I'm just going to drag that image onto the page here. It's going to save it right here. I'm going to double click on it to select it. So now I have the image, and now I can set some additional options if I want. You don't have to, but you see there's options for Facebook, Instagram, basically whatever you've selected, it will give you some options for what you can customize. Okay, everything's looking good here. So what I'm going to do now is post it. You can see there's several options here. You can post now, you can schedule it, you can send it for approval if someone else on your team in Amplify needs to approve it before it goes live. You could set it up as a recurring post if you wanted to post the same thing every single week, or you can just add it to your queue, which will put it at the top of the queue or the bottom of the queue, depending on how you have that set up in Amplify. For this one, I'm just going to schedule it, and let's go with tomorrow at 8 a.m. schedule. And there you have it. Now you can see it's going to go out tomorrow at 8 a.m. Everything looks good. And that is how to use Social Planner. If you have any questions, you could always visit our Help Center over here by clicking on the Help Center at the bottom. You can also join us for our office hours every week on Tuesday, or you can reach out to us via support@earnworthy.com, and we'd be happy to help you. Take care.